Now check this out.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Very excited to be here on this beautiful Thursday. I nearly didn't make it today.
Why is that?
You know I'm a walker, but I'm in Sydney because I'm filming The Masked Singer, so I'm not as comfortable with getting around.
You don't know these streets.
I don't know.
The big bad streets of Sydney.
I don't know where I'm going. But I walked from Surrey Hills into Pyrmont, into Nova today, and at one point I followed my Google map into an underground car park where I was wandering around going, is this right? And it still looked right. It looked like I was in the right position. And I just kept on wandering around until the map corrected itself. Then I had to go up a level and then out onto the street. And I thought, I could die in here.
How did it take you down there?
I do not know. But it knew a lot more than I did, and that is not very difficult. We've got a double for you to go and see 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to this show, Jack? I think you must.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I've never seen him live.
Either have I.
And after seeing him at that Super Bowl halftime show, was it last year? Yeah, last year now. I still think about that. You and I watched it together.
It was epic.
Sick.
I schooled you, didn't I? 50 Cent is bringing his Get Rich or Die Tryin' 20 years later tour to Australia, and you can go. Tickets are on sale now. More info at livenation.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's clickbait.
You know when a headline grabs your attention and the first thing you think is, oh God, thank God it's not just me. What about this one? Why is everyone watching TV with the subtitles on?
Oh, I'm so glad you bring this topic up, because I have several fights with my best mate Christina about this.
Is she a subtitle girl?
Yes.
I am too. But do you know what? I always thought it was because I was old. Like, I thought it was an old person's thing to do. Because the first time I ever even knew that subtitles were an option was when I was watching TV with my dad, who's 80.
Well, I was going to say, I remember my grandparents always having them on. So it kind of, I did associate it with age too.
Yeah, but Christina, your best friend, is not old.
No.
And guess who else loves it?
Who?
My 11-year-old.
Okay, so can you explain to me why?
I think it might be because there's so much... I think, and it's a very damning kind of indictment against our attention span.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I don't have something to focus my attention on, i.e. reading stuff, I get distracted.
Your mind wanders. So the visual isn't enough.
No.
And this is what annoys me with people like you and Christina is we're sitting watching like a great show like The White Lotus or The Idol or something.
Yeah.
And the subtitles for me take away the cinematic experience, because instead of focusing on the characters or what they're actually doing or their facial expressions, you're just reading. Like it ruins it.
But you and I are living together here in Sydney while I film The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
And we've been watching a bit of television together, which I just love.
I know, it's been fun.
But because we're friends and we're both interested in what's going on, I want to talk to you about stuff. So if there's subtitles, I can be reading those and saying, oh my God, isn't Lily Rose Depp the most magnificent creature you've ever laid eyes on? And then I don't miss what's going on the screen. I can interact with the person I'm with. And when you're watching with kids, like when I'm watching something with my 11-year-old or my 10-year-old, you know, I've got to get up and make snacks. I've got to make popcorn in the kitchen. I'm reading. Do you know what I mean?
That would make me angsty. With Christina, I'm like, give me your phone, and for this 42 minutes, mate, we're going to sit here together and bond over this show we're watching, and you will not look at your phone, and we will not have subtitles.
What do you do when you need to comment?
I'd like what you and I do with The Idol. I still turn to you, or I keep watching the screen and go, hey, Swanee, look at The Weeknd. He's pretty creepy. Like, you know.
Yeah.
We can talk without looking at each other. You've done well up in Sydney because we haven't had subtitles.
No, we haven't. And I've got no idea what I've been watching. I can't tell you the storyline. Also, I just want to finish off here. How's this for a headline? It's not complicated. Avril Lavigne ended her romance with Tiger because she doesn't want to be tied down and only ever saw him as a rebound who helped her get away from toxic relationship with Mod Sun. It's like...
savage.
I mean, this is the great Avril Lavigne. She hasn't released a song in, 200 years, and yet... we're still reading about her. I don't know what sort of power she has over the media. It's bizarre.
It's bizarre. And also, her and Tiger were always a bizarre coupling.
A really, really weird couple. A source close to the to Avril says, Avril didn't cheat on Mod's son. Who the hell is he anyway? She was simply over his BS, and Tiger was an easy distraction. Oh my God, who will think of Tiger? Poor
Tiger be flat ass.
Heartbroken.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au.
Can we pay your bills?
Nova's Pay Your Bills.
I just love that opener so much. I could listen to it for fun.
Same. And this Bear vibe.
It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I tell you what's even better is paying people's bills. You have registered via the Nova Player app, Mia, and we have called you a come-in spinner.
Amazing.
How exciting. When you sent us your bill,
Yep.
were you choosing between one that was more expensive, or did you just choose the one that was really plaguing you?
I just chose the one that was coming up the most soonest, and it happened to be our fortnightly childcare bill, which, as you can imagine, is quite expensive.
Well, I mean, why does that was the biggest shock to me when I had kids. I don't think anything can prepare you for it. You're like, hang on a minute, I'm working just so the kids can go to childcare.
Exactly.
It is nuts. Something's got to be done about that. But not on our watch, Mia. We are going to pay your next childcare bill. How much is it for?
Amazing. It's $650 for the fortnight.
Yes. Do you get that thing? My kids would never eat anything I made them when they were little. And then I'd get a report from the childcare centre going, Leo ate all of his spaghetti, ratatouille, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why don't you do that at home? Does that happen to you?
Yes, absolutely. She eats everything at daycare, nothing at home.
What is going on there? We need the recipes.
If, like Mia, you want your bill paid, all you've got to do is head to the Nova Player app and register which bill you'd like us to pay, and we could be calling you.
You know, it's a jungle out there, Jack.
It is.
I've got a few friends that are newly single, and they haven't been single for a long time. I'm in that stage where, you know, you start going to everyone's 21st, and then you start going to everyone's weddings, and then you start going to everyone's divorces.
Divorce parties.
Yeah. So all my friends are there, and one of my friends, a guy who is single for the first time in 15 or 20 years, like a long time.
It'd be scary re-entering the dating world, especially after 15 years, because it's so different in terms of the apps.
It's different in terms of the apps, and also you're a different person.
True.
Like when he's like 45, last time he was single, he was in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
Very different situation.
Yeah, you're a completely different person.
And it's this very steep learning curve. And my God, he is on the toboggan going downhill on that very steep learning curve. I caught up with him this week, and he said, you are not going to believe what happened. I went out with this guy and everything was going fine, and I went back to his house, which is what adults do when they like each other, and turns out that this guy was not I don't know how to say it, was not his type.
Yeah, and probably that
unusual.
It's unusual.
He turned out to be quite unusual in a way that wasn't obvious at dinner. You know, at the restaurant,
yeah,
everything was fine.
Or clearly obvious on the app. Like, he obviously portrayed a different type of persona on the app.
That's right. Things went from bad to worse as soon as Pete got back to this guy's house. And it ended with, I mean, look, it was a very long story, and there was a lot of red flags, like a lot of red flags. But this is the thing that killed me. They're sitting on the couch, and this guy reaches up and says, I haven't shown too many people this. And
what?
This has actually happened. I mean, it's enough to make you delete every app you've ever considered. He reaches up to the shelf and he brings down this little wooden box, tiny wooden box, and he opens it up, and it's full of hair.
Like, what kind of hair?
A box of hair.
And why would you show someone that?
Animal hair.
Oh, wow. This guy is a Netflix true crime doco waiting to happen.
100%. I said to Pete, did you check the size of his deep freeze? Because I would be very, very concerned.
See what's in there.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Herbert Adams pies are the gourmet for the everyday. Find them from the supermarket freezer aisle or at your local service station.
Wait a minute.
Chrissy Swans.
Who are
are you? Who am I?
Pop quiz, Jack. How many pies is too many pies for a meal?
I think I've reached my limit.
Have you? I reckon for one meal you can have 2 pies.
Oh, totally. But we've just been having them every day for lunch.
Oh my God, like with absolute gay abandon.
Today I was like, Jack, just chill out. But Herbert Adams are the best.
But do you know what helped? There's no tomato sauce in the office anymore.
Correct, so it kind of turned it off for me.
Yeah. If you're a tomato sauce guy, there's
I need
no
it.
pies. Exactly. Hey, Denise the Peace, welcome.
Hi.
What movie or TV series is that from? Denise the Peace.
I have no idea.
I'll have to Google it. It's like a mafia sort of TV show. Anyway,
Have a look now.
Denise the Peace, you are our player. We are going to give you heaps of cash today, Denise.
Potentially.
I hope so.
Potentially. All right, this is how it works. I've got 5 clues here about a particular celebrity and also $500 cash to give away, thanks to our main man, Herbert Adams. But for each incorrect guess you make, I'm going to take away $100. And after I read out each clue, you've got 5 seconds to guess. Let's go, Denise the Peace.
Okay, perfect.
I am an American actor, film producer. He's also a singer, I'm going to add in there. And a retired professional wrestler. For $500, who am I?
Oh my God.
Are you going to kick yourself?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Alrighty, down to clue number 2 for $400 cash.
A photo of me in my teens wearing a turtleneck, jeans and a bum bag became a viral
I
meme.
forgot about this.
So did I.
Oh, it's The Rock.
It is The Rock! It is! It is. I was just about to sing his great song from Moana. You're welcome!
Oh, that makes so much sense now. That first clue.
It absolutely does. But $400 is
Not bad.
is so good, Denise, and that is
I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
on its way to you and your beautiful accent.
Oh, thank you, Christy.
Oh, so gorgeous. If you want to win big like Denise the Peace did we find out what that was from? No.
It just came up with seduce and destroy.
Never
No?
heard of it. No.
Okay.
Denise, you old dog.
Sounds like a different kind of movie.
Seduce and destroy. If you want to seduce and destroy and win heaps of cash, thanks to Herbert Adams, head to the Nova Player app and register just like Denise the Peace did.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
All right, here we go. Easing you into the school run or the late afternoon visit to the chuck truck.
What's that?
So on work sites, there's like a truck that turns up in the arvo. Well, sometimes it's always there, but I think it's most exciting when it turns up. And you go and get your little apple cake and your coffee or your Chico roll or something just to get you through the rest of the arvo.
And it's called a chuck truck.
Chuck truck, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, chuck truck.
Maybe I need to go be a tradie for a day just to do it.
I might not be right. But I remember
I think you
clearly
would
having,
be,
that there was a chuck truck. Often, staffed by a woman called Nolene.
I know exactly
You know?
the type of lady you're speaking
Yeah,
about.
Faye with their little small business in the chuck truck. Good on you, Faye.
And her apron on.
We are going to do Chrissy's Quizzy. Give us a call, 13 24 10 if you want to win a bum bag. You can get an apple cake in there and maybe Farmers Union iced coffee.
I'm now on an iced coffee. I'm most excited about the McCain pub style voucher.
Yeah, well, you can be, but the bum bag is obviously the prize. And sweeping statements is coming up.
Yes, if you've
What is your
got one.
unpopular opinion?
Chrissy's Quizzy.
She's got the curly questions and the cash to give away. Hit the Nova win page for your chance to play Chrissy's Quizzy. Thanks to McCain Pub Style Chips.
I was having a little shop yesterday looking for a birthday gift for my friend Abby. And I popped into this store which has got some beautiful bits and bobs. I thought I might just get her a little set of jewels, a little earring.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw 2 bum bags. There was one, it was black, it was chic. And I thought, oh, God, do I get it? I opened it up to have a look at the price tag. $300 for a bum bag. Not here.
That's a bum bag I'd wear.
This one's free for one of you, Emily or Amber. I have got this in my hand. It is emblazoned with the Chrissy Swan Show merch tag. Do you want it bad?
Yeah.
Yes. Good girls. Good girls. I'm going to indoctrinate you into the bum bag lifestyle, whether you like it or not. And, as a little sweetener, there's also $200 cash and $200 to spend on baked, roasted or fried potato products, thanks to McCain's.
Yum.
Oh my
All right.
God, yeah.
Are you ready? Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5 minutes. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with the loot. Question number 1. 8 years ago today, this song was released. It's a great song.
The best.
And she's just got banger after banger. Who is it?
Amber.
Yes, Amber.
Selena Gomez.
Correct.
Good job, Amber.
Big fan of Gomez. Question number 2. Pinot Noir, Merlot and Shiraz run in Jack's veins instead of... Oh, no. Pinot Noir, Merlot and Shiraz are varieties of what?
Amber.
Yes, Amber.
Red wine.
Correct.
Yum. I love a Thursday night red too.
Oh, just Thursday night.
Gonna go
Jack-
great with the chippies.
Honestly, can I tell you, Amber and Emily, I'm living with Jack and he's looking me dead. So I know I'm with him all the time, every single day. And he thinks somehow I've forgotten that, and he thinks that, a Thursday night Pinot. I saw you with a giant glass of Pinot on a Monday night
know.
at 6 p.m.
Oh,
You've got a problem.
good times.
There's a 12-step program with your name on it. All right, let's get back to it. Today, this is for the win for you, Amber.
Woohoo.
Today is Meryl Streep's birthday. What a queen. Name one movie she's appeared in.
Emily.
Yes, Emily.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Correct. Wasn't she great in that?
You're back in the game, Em.
The best.
2 points to Amber, 1 point to Emily.
Okay, question number 4. What does a bee make?
Amber. Emily.
Yes, Amber, for the win.
Honey.
Yes, my girl. Get that waistline ready because I am clicking on. I am clicking on this bum bag. Limited edition. Money cannot buy a bum bag. As well as $200 cash and $200 thanks to the good people at McCain's. Well done.
Hey, Amber, have you had some laughing gas today?
No.
You just always
haven't.
giggling.
I just love winning.
Yeah, I love winning too, and I love life, and I think you do as well, Amber.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Yes, what opinions are you harbouring that you know will make you deeply unpopular, or will at least have an argument with someone about?
Yeah, stir the pot.
What have you got, Jack?
Mine today is something that dentists would love to hear.
Oh.
And I only discovered this whilst we've been up in Sydney.
Yeah.
But I find flossing your teeth so hard that your gums bleed one of the most satisfying things in life.
Really?
So, like, when you get to the point that you can have to spit out blood or you can taste blood, and this is very, like, Edward Cullen of me.
I think I think that's gone too far.
Why?
I really do. I think that if you're making something bleed, it means it shouldn't be happening.
No, but the feeling when you run run your tongue along the back of your teeth after you flossed is elite. And, like, how clean and hygienic of us as human beings to do that.
You are sick in the head. Oh, no, that's right. This is a safe place.
Yeah, what's yours?
My sweeping statement is, it's off the back of an article I read yesterday. A highly esteemed international chef. His name is John Mountain. He runs a restaurant in Perth, fancy restaurant called Fire, which is all about flames and meat and stuff. He has banned vegans.
This is great.
From his restaurant after receiving a bad Google review that basically called into question his credentials because a vegan had to pay $32 for vegetables.
What kind of moron is going to a place called Fire that's clearly cooking meat and trying to just order a vegan or veggie meal?
I'm with you. I do not think, this is my sweeping statement,
Yeah.
I do not think that your lifestyle choices, of which I support them all, I don't think your lifestyle choices are the problem of chefs.
No.
And what needs to be done is that if you've got dietary requirements, i.e. vegan, then that needs to be talked about with the people you're going to dinner with.
Truth.
And then they need to take responsibility for the restaurant. It is not the
chef.
restaurant's obligation to cater to every single person.
I'm with you, Swanee. And
Choose
also,
wisely.
we live in a world of so many vegan restaurants, cafes, shops, etc.
Absolutely.
So there's options there.
And also, just if you've got tricky dietary requirements, and they are, vegans are tricky. I work with one, and it's hard. But actually, I work with two, and it's not easy. But they get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know where to get a falafel kebab. They know all of this stuff.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Swan's sweeping statements.
Yeah, vegans, choose wisely. It's not up to the restaurant to cater to you, Jack.
I agree. Also, I use the word moron. I'm not calling vegans morons, but I just thought it was a moron choice. I know vegans too.
Yes.
Do you like how I'm backtracking there?
Yeah, I do. You feel very guilty because you've shown your true colours. Michelle, what is your sweeping statement?
Just because I'm complaining or having an event doesn't mean I'm being ungrateful. I just need to get it out. But just because I'm having an event doesn't mean I'm being ungrateful.
I love this, Michelle. I've read this great thing on Instagram that says when someone comes to you, wanting to vent, a good thing to say is, do you want me to fix it or do you just want to let it out?
That is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one to remember.
Yeah, and no one's going to ask you that, so I think that you need to do, in your preamble, you need to go, now, what I need you to do is just listen. I don't want your assistance here.
Yes, definitely.
Good on you, Michelle. Absolutely. Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you. Linda, what is your sweeping statement?
Hi there, Chrissy.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Isn't it exciting this week? Taylor's coming.
Oh, my God.
Could it get any better?
I'm still not over the news. It's going to take me
know.
months.
I know. We've got a few months to just really get excited.
Yes,
So-
Linda.
Woo!
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Just had to share that one with
Fair.
Yes. My sweeping statement is that anybody who addresses you as my friend is most definitely not your friend.
Oh, my
Ooh.
God. Okay, use it in context. Just say you and I are out. How would it unfold?
So I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
I was at the gym recently. I go about once a month.
I was going to say once a year, yes.
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a rare sighting for me at the gym. One of the local, school mums, real gossipy local school mums, comes up to me, and I know she knows my name, and she says, "Oh, my friend, so nice to see you. What's going on?"
Oh, my
And
God.
I know she means, what gossip have you got for me to share?
And also, she doesn't know your name, Linda. She doesn't know your name.
She does know my name. But, they either choose not to use it or want to be superior. I don't know.
Oh.
It's got a bad pitch about it.
That is delicious, and I love what an overthinker you are.
Yeah, seriously. I use my friend all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
No.
According to Linda, it's a very bad word. You've got a Priceline Pharmacy voucher, my love. Luke, what is your sweeping statement?
My sweeping statement is Red Rooster is better than KFC.
Luke, this is very controversial. Do you mean the chips or the chicken?
Everything.
Wow, Luke,
That's
this
a
is big.
huge call.
This is a huge call, but we're not going to try and dissuade you. That's the rules of sweeping statements.
I have a question, Red Rooster. How are they still in business? Because every time I drive past the one near us in Richmond, there's never anybody in there.
How long has it been since you've had the most delicious chips you can buy?
Oh, see,
It's Red Rooster, I'm sorry.
true.
Yep.
I used to be able to get them at the footy and I loved them, but I think KFC are on par.
My kids love Red Rooster. Love it. Good on you, Lukey. That's a Priceline voucher for you. And let's finish off with beautiful Renee. Hello, Renee.
Hello, Chrissy.
Hello, gorgeous.
How are you both?
Good,
We're
Renee.
so good. What is your sweeping statement?
Oh, I'm almost too embarrassed to say this, but I prefer it when my children have a suntan.
Yes!
Renee.
This is great.
Renee, you cannot say that.
I know. I can't believe I'm saying it out loud on the radio.
I can't believe it either. And you didn't even ask for us to change your name so that
Child services are coming, Renee.
yeah, so that people that know where you live won't barricade you into your house. But I tell you what, you can get. It's very safe and it's wonderful. There is a great product from Priceline Pharmacy that you can spend your voucher on. It's called Aussie Glow and it's amazing.
Perfect.
Use that. It's much safer, you naughty, naughty woman.
I want to put Renee forward for parental guidance with Ali Langdon and I wanted to reel out that stuff.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's clickbait.
I'm so excited to talk bum bags with you, but it'll have to wait for a second. I want to talk about Beyonce, who's currently on her Renaissance tour. And fans have been stunned, apparently, by the fact that she's using an auto cue to remind herself of the lyrics. I get it. That's a lot of songs and a lot of words.
I was sort of surprised by it because as a kid going to concerts, like, I don't think they had it back then. Or did I just not notice it? But I feel like it's a relatively new thing singers are doing. Katy Perry's been using one at her residency in the States. I thought.
Well, I think the thing is this, like, there's so much to remember.
Yeah.
Have you seen how Beyonce's been shaking her buzies in the tour? What is going on there? She like moves and there's no underwire there at all, and these big jugs are bouncing up and down. I mean, I'm here for it. They look like stress balls.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're amazing. And how do they do that? Like, how do they bounce like that?
I'm also loving this past week she's had some technical difficulties. I think it was in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And the horse that she comes out on, the crew had left the steps up or she couldn't get down. Something was happening. And a crew member comes up to help her and you see in the video, she turns to him and flicks him away with her hand.
Like, don't come near me.
I was like, somebody is getting fired.
Is it a real horse?
No, it's like a statuette, but they have to wheel it out and then the steps that come up and it's meant to move, but it wasn't moving right. Anyway, she was angry.
Oh my God, that would have been some real buzzy jiggling after that. My God.
Do you reckon your Queen Taylor will use an autocue in her
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's committed. Well, she wrote them all, so she's obviously committed them all to memory.
Look at you defend her blindly.
I will defend her blindly. Did you not hear that woman yesterday?
I know, with Mel.
With Mel, who won tickets for her daughter, and then Mel said, why don't we call your daughter and get her on? They were both just in floods of tears. That's what Taylor means to us, our queen.
Your queen.
May or may not have some more tickets to give away tomorrow, just saying. All right, let's talk bum bags. So your queen, Kim Kardashian, has turned up at the Louis Vuitton show. Somebody sent me this on Instagram yesterday and I nearly lost my mind.
The show looked epic.
I don't care about the show.
It was Pharrell Williams' first time as creative director of Louis Vuitton.
I do care about the show then because I really rate him.
Same, and that's why he had such a great crowd.
Having said that, you know, he's a style icon, but none of that style was his own. He was originally styled by Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah. Which gives him more cred, though. He learnt from the best.
That's true.
That's how I kind of view it.
That's true, but I think a lot of people would think, wow, he's put together a really unique look, and that's not true.
He's been assisted.
But he's been stylish enough to go, yes, this is great. So Kim Kardashian has gone to the Louis Vuitton show. She's in a crop top and whatever. She's in activewear. My God, she's wearing my uniform, basically. She's in activewear, and she's wearing a bum bag.
I'm sorry, the whole outfit is awful.
Oh, no. It did say, the headline does say it's polarising, and I knew it would polarise you and I because I am a fan of the bum bag lifestyle.
But do you like this bum bag that she's wearing? It's like camo and furry.
It is furry and it's got a great big tassel on it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad on tassels.
Sorry, it's a miss. And you know, Vogue would never say anything mean about her, but you're right. The fact Vogue have put polarising in the headline.
It's a polarising bag. It's like it looks like roadkill.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's the most stylish roadkill there is, but it is still a bum bag, so it gets my tick of approval.
Again, blindly defending the bum bag.
You know who else gets my tick of approval? The gorgeous Matt Preston, who is going to be gracing our screens for Dancing with the Stars. We enjoyed his performance last week. May or may not have a week off now to recover, and he'll be back, but he'll be coming in on tomorrow's show, and I can't wait to see him.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.